You're welcome back to News Insight. There's been a little fireworks between Atiku and Wike, all about character, integrity. You know, Lere, that's Wike's spokesperson, you know, said one of the reasons Wike never wanted to be vice to Atiku until he was preferred upon was Atiku not too impressive character. That's very, very strong remark. What does it mean by Atiku's not too impressive character? Kisley, do you think Atiku has not too impressive character?
Which of them has impressive character? On a flat scale. Which of them has impressive character? Is it Wike or Atiku? Which of them has not defrauded Nigeria? Which of them has not lied to Nigeria? If you put Wike's lies on the board, the scale will go down more than that of Atiku.
Yeah, he was saying APC was a cancer, that no normal person will leave PDP and join APC.
Exactly. He said he will never. I said never. I mean, that was his dexterity when he was talking about never joining APC.
He had issues with Godfather.
Exactly. He said that, how will I come and be controlling the person that I hand over to? Am I God? I mean, we can go on and on
now
and
state
on.
Of emergency is declared.
It's declared in Rivers. Tell me, if he was the governor of Rivers State, who would declare? I mean, he did Buhari, and he said it doesn't never come to.
Okay, but
I'm not holding forth for Atiku Abubakar.
Certainly.
Do you understand? Of course, we have also seen the way he has acted and behaved,
jumping from
one party to the other,
uncalled for, not by margin,
exactly,
not for coalition,
exactly, abandoning his mandate, yes, and running to Dubai to stay there. I wish the builders of Dubai would have driven him away. Do you understand? So I said, go to your country and go and build your country. We've also seen other ways that Atiku has also behaved that is not nice at all. His dexterity and interest to be the president of Nigeria, you don't have to be to contribute. People like Edwin Clark were never president of Nigeria, but they contributed immensely to the development.
Now, you picked us on what I want to pick on you. Do you think Atiku is selfish?
Yes, very, very selfish. It's not a matter of if anybody, even him, Atiku knows he's very, very selfish. He's a selfish human being, and that is what he's fighting for. Self-interest, wanting to become president.
Now, let me cut you halfway. Atiku tend to be tilting towards this SDP coalition. By the time Atiku sacrifices his ambition for the right person, will you still believe he's selfish?
Every man have a room to change, except if he's dead. So, if eventually, today, he joins either SDP or he remains in PDP, and now, just like this wonderful former presidential candidate for SDP for last election, yes, just mentioned, Atiku come up to say, oh, fine, this candidate they presented in this party, no, it mustn't even be his party.
Certainly.
Until Nigerians begin to understand that a Nigerian is a Nigerian.
That's right.
That, oh, if this person will want to run, for this, I will step down and support him. Then we can now forgive some of their
because Atiku has never had record of stepping down for people. He wants everybody on earth to step down.
No, yeah, I don't agree with both of you. I don't. When there was a transition from the Obasanjo administration to the Yar'Adua administration, yeah, Atiku wanted to be a president under the PDP, yeah, but he was frustrated out. We can't look away and say, yeah, he was frustrated about Obasanjo, yeah, and he moved to another party. Now, when that of what's it called, Yar'Adua finished, yeah, we had Jonathan coming, mm-hmm, Atiku contested, mm-hmm, under another party, mm-hmm, which he's allowed to contest, certainly, not under PDP. Mm-hmm. Then when the coalition was formed by APC, he came into the coalition and he contested to be the flag bearer of APC. Buhari took the ticket. He still stayed with the party. I'm not Atiku's spokesman, but he stayed with the party. And he saw it that Buhari came into power. Now, when it was time for him to now recontest primary and contest for election under APC, he was also frustrated. What did you expect? And there was a room at the PDP for him to pick it up, and he picked it up. So I don't think, to a large extent, on that note, that his selfishness showed up. Everybody has ambition. Buhari, how many times did Buhari contest before he became president?
Okay, now that's what we're saying. If he sacrificed Tambuwal stepped down for him.
Yes.
You know,
Buhari defeated him. He stayed.
He stayed.
He didn't go anywhere.
You know, yes, because he felt that time that the presidency should be zoned to the north.
Yes.
That was his argument.
Yes.
That Jonathan should not go the second
time. Yes.
That the presidency should be zoned to the north.
Yes.
Then after Buhari has done 8 years,
yes,
Atiku didn't think presidency should be zoned to the south. It's not selfishness.
Okay, so let's
because the only reason he gave that time,
yes,
for moving to APC,
yes,
Atiku was one of the founding fathers of PDP, mind you.
Yes.
So the only reason he gave that time for going to APC and ended up supporting Buhari with Asiwaju was that presidency should move to the north.
Okay, so let me
Buhari's own brother,
hold on, let me
8 years.
Let me give you a little analysis about that. Don't forget the PDP chairman at the time was Wike's brother. What's his name? Secondus. Now, the reason he removed Secondus as I'm coming to Wike's own side now. The reason he removed Secondus was because he didn't want Secondus to be chairman where he was going to campaign. Now, when they said, let us zone the PDP ticket to the southeast, Wike refused. And Wike said that I'm telling you
after Buhari 8 years,
I'm telling you how
shouldn't the presidency go to the south?
I'm telling you how Atiku came in.
Yes.
Because until a war is
not saying southeast or southwest or southwest.
That's what I'm saying. It was the war that was cracked that made Atiku to come in because there was a disparation between Obi and Wike because Wike wanted to contest.
All right, then Eli. You made it clear you didn't mince words about it because Atiku has moved around. Atiku contested against Abiola, so he's been in the message for a very long time, and I don't know how his campaign promises has been evolving from time to time. Okay, because Nigerian problems has also been evolving. Okay, let's put it this way. We can feel Atiku's time is gone. Do you think Atiku's time is gone?
Oh, yes. You said he contested against Abiola.
Yes.
Wike is saying he doesn't have integrity. And it's not something he can buy now. That is something he would have earned long before now. Yeah. Having contested with Abiola, and God did not give him. He was privileged to have a sloth with Obasanjo. He should have done things that would have been speaking for him today. Things that Wike and so many Nigerians are using against him are the things he actually did or said in office at the little opportunity he had as a vice president. So, if you look at it that way, what else does he want to sell to Nigerians to be able to get our trust? I think to me, his time.
And Lara took a swipe on him that he tweeted about the death of Deborah and deleted it. Up to today, no other further statement was made about the deleting and tweeting about the death
the young girl that was killed
lady
in Sokoto. So you see, he has this all about him is not the country. All about him is his personal interests, ambitions to become president. The opportunity you've had in the past, what have you contributed to the growth of the country that you think, if given another chance, a bigger office, which is the presidency, you will do more?
Okay, let me come to Kingsley. This is taking more of Atiku more than Wike. You know?
Exactly.
Let's go on the Atiku, no problem. It's opportunity that we have. Since 2023, anytime APC is dishing out, words or warning and all those against oppositions, in one way or the other, you see it hitting Peter Obi. It doesn't actually hit Atiku. Atiku supposedly came out second. You understand? And throughout Buhari tenure, Atiku was never a single voice of opposition. Is that person you want as your... Is that the kind of candidate you want?
I don't want the candidacy of Atiku. I just want to make it clear. But the person that is accusing Atiku as well,
which is Wike,
is evil. I think is far worse.
Okay.
Wike said at their campaign primaries, when before Atiku won the primary, he said, "I promise to work with anyone
that emerge
as the candidate of PDP."
Yeah.
But he reneged.
And worked against his own party.
I have always said the mystery I don't understand.
But I'm also worried, thinking for APC, how much trust Asiwaju has on Wike for somebody who worked against his own party in the last election.
And for somebody who was lobbying by all means, having lost the party's primary to work with Atiku, his fight with Atiku is because Atiku refused to carry him along. And he is talking about integrity today. I think they all know themselves. So they are fighting themselves because they all know where they're coming from. And for Asiwaju, trust over Wike, he understands very well the roles that Wike played in his emergency in the first time. This is first tenure. I don't want to use some certain language here, but we can see from videos, pictures, and so many things we had, even in Rivers State, a lot of dirty jobs were done there. Either we like it or not, Nigerians know it. God knows, the whole world knows that Peter Obi actually had a Rivers State as one state that he completely won. And Wike did whatever our Nigerian politicians are good at doing by taking it by force and giving it to Asiwaju. And I think as far as Wike is concerned, as long as he has somewhere given for him to be eating, he will keep supporting. Because he knows today he cannot come out to become president.
Namechi came and talked about issues between Fubara and Wike, and he said it's all about money.
It's all about money. So
Is it
because we said, show us the proof.
You see, there are things he said about Wike. He said that they realized and recognized that Wike was a very violent man. And
but on the ticket you're saying, INEC clarified that Rivers was won by Asiwaju. It's people. People always have their say. People always have the opinion. And at the end of the day, people will say, "Oh, it was supposed to be Peter Obi."
Our INEC today is no longer a voice that.
Well, but they still remain the authority that we have to accept their result.
And the tool in the house.
So eventually, Asiwaju won Rivers State.
As it is, as far as Asiwaju understands Wike, that I'm sorry, I don't want to use certain words, but like chicken, as long as you keep feeding birds, even ordinary birds, build a house, live behind your house like a garden. Once you have the habit of waking up in the morning or in the evening and throwing grains, you see birds flying down. It's a natural.
So these two people are Wike, Atiku. Do you think any of them has the character?
They don't have it. They don't.
If you give me an option, just like they refer to me, say, give me an Erufa and give me Tinubu. It says like you're asking me which of my hand, which one will be chopped off. Say I don't have a choice. But if you give me Atiku and give me Wike to choose from, I, Kingsley Okemoya, will choose Atiku any day, any time.
I think
that's the real truth. And let's look at it. Atiku is not different from any Nigerian politician that we have had over the time. Probably Jonathan that has distinguished himself to tell us that
very remarkably different.
Do you understand? That power and late Yaradua. That power is transient.
Yes.
Do you understand that we are here for a time and we are gone? But if you give me between the two of them, I can tell you, I will, Kingsley, Igbonoga, Okemoya, we vote for Atiku.
The time is against us. Whoever you want to choose, maybe you keep it during the primaries. General elections. And for the records, Asiwaju won Rivers State, okay? So let's keep that there.
Are you the INEC?
According for the records.
Are you the INEC?
According to INEC. Okay, so let's put it this way. Maybe when we come back again, we are going to take a little swipe on Rivers, talking about what the aides Wike talked about the reasons for the feud and all that. Maybe when we come back, we'll take a swipe on that. This is still News Insight. We'll be right back.